A very, very warm welcome to yet another Kumekucha video. Information and analysis that is very difficult to find anywhere else. I recommend that you subscribe and you hit the bell button so that you receive notifications every time I have a new video. Karibu sana and enjoy. Now, for most people, when they hear the phrase compound interest, it's very boring because it has to do with mathematics. It has to do with interest. Very complicated, very boring stuff. However, it is part of life. It is a mystery of life. Because when God said, "Go forth and be fruitful and multiply," I am convinced God was talking about compounding. Everything. Compound interest. Because that is the secret behind how the world started with a handful of people. And today the world is bursting with overpopulation. It is the power of compound interest. Now, I will not bore you anymore because in a previous video I've explained this rather dramatically. And I've even given you very simple examples which anybody can understand. You know, there's a difference between understanding something and getting it. Therefore, it may be very easy for you to understand exactly what somebody means by compound interest and what somebody means by compounded interest. And even more important, compounding your business. However, the big question is, do you get it? Because you have to get it to be able to benefit from it. Now today, I will give you yet another example of an idea that you can use to enrich yourself very quickly by compounding things. And it is a business which has become very popular with very many Kenyans. And it is the Uber taxi business. Now, Uber is a worldwide phenomenon that has taken Kenyans by storm. Because before, taxis were very expensive. Taxis were not part of our culture in this part of the world. Uber has changed all that. You just need a smartphone and the right application, and wherever you are, within the city of Nairobi or within the city of Mombasa, you can summon a taxi and pay something very reasonable to get home, or to get to wherever you want to get to. It is also a business which is very easy to start. That's why many Kenyans have been attracted to it, because all you need is a driver, and you'll be banking money every day. According to estimates, because I've done a lot of research on this, on average, the typical taxi driver in Nairobi, for instance, will earn about 25,000 shillings a week before expenses. Now, the reason why I want to use this example is because of a comment I had not too long ago, from somebody who understands business, indeed somebody I respect, who said you can't make money from Uber. Uber is a very small business. I want to address that statement, small business. Now, I'm going to tell you something that you might disagree with me, but it is the truth. There's no business which is small. You can make a huge fortune from any business you decide to put your mind to. But there is a catch. You must understand the principle of compound interest, and you must understand how to apply compounding to your business. If you don't, then obviously any business you go into, not only Uber, will be a small business. But once you understand compounding, any business you choose, even you remember the example I gave you last time? Vertical sack farming, planting spinach, very humble business. So any business you decide to go into, once you've understood what compounding is, will make you a fortune. So let's discuss this Uber thing. Let me prove it to you through this Uber example. Now, most people, when they start a business, their life changes. And in my view, this is the number one reason for businesses failing. It's not that Kenyans are not smart. It's not that people cannot figure out a way to earn money from something. No. The issue is your lifestyle. Especially after you've started a business that is generating something daily. And the worst case scenario is where you're generating a lot of money daily, which should be easier, but actually is harder for Kenyans because of lifestyle. What do I mean? You've taken a loan from a bank, you know it's going to be paid off by your salary. So this 2,000 shillings you earn daily is to uplift your lifestyle. You're out having a drink every other day. You swagger into the local, and you make sure you tell your friends, hey, nowadays I own a business. I have an Uber taxi out there. And they look at you with wide eyes and they say, congratulations. They're very happy for you. And of course, your image amongst your friends skyrockets. Unfortunately, this does not put any money in your bank. Indeed, it takes away money from you. Starting a business to show off to others is the worst, the saddest, the most horrible thing anybody can ever do. Anyway, this is how you can become a billionaire, through Uber taxis within a very short time. By not only understanding compounding, but applying it to your business. So the bank has given you a loan, to purchase a vehicle to use for Uber taxi. And you've done that, and your vehicle is out on the road, and you have a driver, and is bringing in money every day. Now, I know Uber taxis that earn much more than this, and I also know one or two that earn less. But earnings is fortunately something that you can improve. You can do something about it. And I will come to that at the tail end of this video. So, let's just take 25,000. That's about 3,571 shillings per day. At the end of the month, you should have 107,142. If you bank 3571 daily. Now, people who don't own cars, when they hear about costs, maintenance costs, etc., they panic. They assume it's a very large sum of money. However, if you buy the kind of vehicle that will be approved by Uber, to be run as a taxi, your maintenance costs will be minimal. You will be extremely unlucky and probably will have a very careless driver if in the first year you have any major repair issues. All you have to do is make sure that the vehicle is serviced regularly when it's supposed to be serviced. And of course, you get a driver who understands cars. If you get somebody from the village and train them, take them to a driving school, and then put them inside your Uber, you're bound to run into problems. Because that's just how it is. You need to understand something about cars to keep the vehicle serviceable and in good condition. And so, what I'm saying is that your maintenance costs here will be very, very minimal. Okay? So I will not even factor them in. Because after all, I'm assuming you learn something slightly more. So at the end of the month, you have your 107,142. You don't touch this money. You use the principle of compounding. You leave it completely untouched in your account. The small extra money you earn will even go towards paying your driver. But maybe to make you feel a bit more comfortable, let's round off this figure to only 100,000. Okay? So after month 1, you have 100,000 sitting in your account, intact. You go to the second month, the same amount. Using the principle of compounding, after 7 months, you will have enough money to get a second Uber taxi on the road. And meanwhile, in your first 7 months, you have learned a lot about the business. There are many things you know that you did not know before you started. You have experience. And as they say, experience has no substitute. It's irreplaceable. And of course, you're servicing the bank loan from your salary. So you're not touching your income at all. You're using the principles of compounding to work for you. So on the 8th month, your income will shoot up from 100,000 to 200,000. Okay, are we together? And this time, after 4 short months, you will have 800,000 sitting in your account. And so, if you understand compounding and you follow these principles, when you come to month 12, your income from your Uber business will be 300,000 shillings a month. And after only 3 months, you'll be able to get yet another Uber taxi on the road. And your monthly income will increase to 400,000. And the magic here of compounding is that this time you'll be able to get a new Uber taxi on the road after every 2 months. To cut a long story short, and I think you can see my illustration on your screens right now, after only 22 months, your income from your Uber business will be 1 million Kenyan shillings every month. The power of compounding. And you will have 10 Uber taxis on the road. No business is small, if you understand the power of compounding. 22 months is a very short time. It is a very short time for somebody to move, from being a member of the rat race, being employed somewhere depending on a boss, to a certified millionaire with a monthly income of 1 million Kenya shillings, and assets worth 5 million, valuing each of your cars at 500,000. And by that time, you'll have finished paying your bank loan. And my advice, what I'd suggest when you reach that point, don't resign from your job. Don't resign until you find something else to keep you very busy the whole day. Because if you're not busy, you'll be busy spending your 1 million a month income. And 1 million is nothing. Trust me, you can spend that very quickly. Keep your job and look for another business, another investment where you can invest your 1 million shillings, and compound it. And we'll discuss ideas on this channel all the time, so I'm sure you'll find one. No business is small if you understand the power of compounding. Now, before I go, let's tie all this together. Now, obviously, for you to keep your income higher, higher than what we've estimated here, which is very possible because the others are doing it, you will need extra skills. And the skill required here is to maximize on your passenger load. Because there are some Uber taxis which are not doing well. And it's because the owner and the driver do not understand the business. And if they do, their competitors, the other Uber taxis, are doing something that they're not doing. It is very important to understand your business. And it's very important to understand what you need to do to make more money. You need to think. On the day that you earn double what you usually earn, you need to sit down and analyze very carefully. Of course, you'll be very happy. And most people will be so overjoyed, they'll go out and celebrate. No, sit down. In fact, somebody once said that the problem with human beings is that we learn more from defeat than we learn from victory. While victory can teach us even more valuable lessons. So on the day that you earned double or even triple what you usually earn daily, sit down and let it bother you. Analyze it carefully. Why did I earn more money on this day? Even get annoyed. And ask yourself, why? Why did I earn more money on this day? Because when you discover the reason why, you can repeat, you can replicate what happened on that day. Or you can look for a location where you can be able to replicate what happened on that day. Now, I have an amazing book called How to Get Plenty of Customers Right Away. It will open your mind, whatever business you're doing. It will give you some very ingenious ideas on how to improve and increase the number of customers you're getting. Now, on your screens right now, you can see all the details you need to get this ebook right away, even if you've not started the business where you're going to apply the principles of compound interest. You still need all the knowledge you can get even before you start. Okay. Now, my amazing offer is that if you get this ebook, it is only $29 or 2,900 shillings. Money that you can go into a restaurant and you won't even know where it went. Only $29, 2,900. Now the deal is, if you get this ebook, you will get my other ebook, 101 Brilliant Business Ideas, for free. So you'll use the other book, 101 Brilliant Business Ideas, to look for something to invest in. If you want to go for this Uber thing, start thinking early of what you'll invest in next. You can also invest in two businesses at the same time. Nothing stopping you from doing that. Although if you're employed, you have to be careful about your time. Yeah. But then if you organize yourself well, you can do two businesses even as you're employed. So this will give you excellent ideas, yeah, that you can use to go alongside your Uber business. And how to get plenty of customers will ensure that you earn maximum from your Uber taxi daily. Yeah, so that the illustration I gave will happen faster. Yeah, faster even than 22 months. Yeah, you can do it even in a year, nothing stopping you. It does not mean, because the example I gave is 22 months, that you must do it in 22 months. Nothing like that. You can do it in a shorter time. You see, the magic of compound interest, which many people don't understand, because you'll hear people telling you need patience, which is true. However, there's no time limit. Because if you're doing a certain process that is giving you so much money, yeah, and you do it weekly, you can change and figure out a way of how to do it daily. So in the same way, yeah, if you're buying your cars monthly, you can increase your business so dramatically that you buy a new Uber taxi every 2 weeks. And that will cut down the time from 22 months, yeah, to 22 fortnights. Yeah. By fortnight I mean every 2 weeks is a fortnight. Yeah. So every 2 weeks one, every 2 weeks. So you could do it in a year. Folks, I cannot repeat this enough times. No business is small as long as you understand the principle of compounding. Yeah. So whatever you do, you must factor in the principle of compound interest. Make sure you compound whatever you're doing. All the best. And all this, of course, is for a better Kenya. Until next time, this is Kshs. Kumekucha.